Hey everyone, welcome to First Nature Backland. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and tap the notification bell. Thanks. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in my last video, I talked about how to de-winterize your travel trailer. And at the beginning of that video, I checked all the levels of the tanks. And I mentioned how those readings on that control panel can be misleading. So in this video, I'm going to talk about just why those readings are misleading, and I'm going to show you why in real time. So why am I doing this? Well, this is our third summer with this RV, and in our time using the RV, we found that it just seems like the freshwater tank goes down much quicker than we anticipate it to. And when we check our freshwater tank, it just seems like, wow, we've already used 1/3 of our tank, and then we hit 2/3, and it's like, we've already used 36 gallons of our 54 gallons? Like, no way. Because this is supposed to be a 54-gallon freshwater tank, according to the specs from Forest River, Rockwood. That means at 1/3, that's 18 gallons. At 2/3 full, that's 36 gallons. So you would expect it to, those LEDs to light when you hit that capacity. And I want to show you guys what my findings are in filling this 54-gallon freshwater tank and at what increments the LEDs are actually lighting up at. So I connected the freshwater hoses to my house, and I'm using the water meter and a freshwater filter. I got my son recording the meter for me while I'm going to be inside of the trailer, and he's going to call out the readings to me. Is it running? Okay. I also want to mention that I am an Amazon affiliate. There are links in the description that will take you to the Amazon page of various things that I'm talking about in the videos. So if you see something that you like and you may want to buy it, check out the description section and click on the link. It'll take you right to that page, and you can make that purchase just like any other Amazon transaction. The only difference is Amazon sends me a commission for having sent you that way. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's get to it. So we're reading empty on the tank right now, and I had to stop recording here to save my battery life, but my son kept recording, and he's going to actually call out the reading here.
6.
So once we hit 6 gallons into the tank, this started reading 1/3. 1/3 of 54 gallons is 18 gallons. That's why this reading here can be misleading. Because it's not telling you that it's hit 1/3 of the tank. It's telling you that you're in the 1/3 section of the tank. Once we hit 6 gallons, this went from reading empty to reading 1/3. So we're in the 1/3 section of the tank, is what it's telling you. So that was a bit surprising the first time I discovered this. He's going to call out the reading here pretty soon here for the 2/3.
22.
Okay, now we're at the 2/3 section. We didn't hit the 2/3 section of the tank until we hit 22 gallons. 2/3 of 54 gallons is 36 gallons. So we're not exactly, well, we're not close to 2/3. This LED began reading at 22 gallons. So that's well below 36 gallons. So again, very misleading. So our phone out there died. So he's going to call out the readings every 5 gallons so we can hear it here in the video. What's the reading? And we're reading full. At 34 gallons, we're reading full. So as you can see, that can be misleading. When you hit the button and you see that it's 2/3 or 1/3, you're like, okay, it's only 1/3 full, or it's only 2/3 full. Well, not really. You're more in that section of the tank. And in my case, when I de-winterized, I brought my RV home and I hit the button to see where it was at, just to make sure all the tanks were empty. And the freshwater tank showed that it was 1/3 full. Well, it wasn't really 1/3 full. I mean, I emptied that tank when I winterized it, but residual water, I guess, fell down to the bottom, and it was enough to make that LED come on. It was right around 6 gallons, so it was showing 1/3 full when it really wasn't 1/3 full. But here's the kicker: how much water can this tank actually hold. So how many gallons? 47, right?
About, yeah.
And it's overflowing now, okay. Shut off the water. So it's overflowing and we're at 48 gallons. So I don't know if this is actually a 54-gallon holding tank like the specs say. It hit the 1/3 mark when we were at 6 gallons. It hit the 2/3 mark when we were at 24 gallons, I think. And then it hit the full mark when we were at 38. And it actually started overflowing here before we got to 48 gallons that I showed on the screen. It was more like 44. And then we had to get a couple more takes to show it overflowing out. We got to 48. So really, at 44 gallons, this started overflowing. That's 10 gallons less than 54 than what the specs say. All right, so what can we take from all this? Well, if you have an RV or if you have a boat that has a freshwater holding tank, hook up a water meter to it when you're filling it up and see exactly how many gallons it will actually hold, and find out at what increments will the indicators actually come on at. So you know, knowledge is better to have than to not have. And thanks to everyone who's been watching. We're at just over 400 subscribers right now. So thank you very much for helping this channel get up that high. I never thought it would ever be this high. So thank you very much to everyone who's been watching and subscribing. It means a lot. This is kind of a departure from the typical stuff that I have been doing. But if you notice, my first 3 videos on this channel had nothing to do with firearms or ammunition. So this channel was going to be more about other outdoor activities, outdoor hobbies, hunting, hiking, camping, shooting, and things related to those activities. We appreciate it very much. Thanks again. Please use the links in the description if you want to purchase something that you saw in this video. And until next time, get out there, get off the beaten path.